here. I know that it's been a long time, a sweet hot minute since I have done any YouTube. It's actually been 7 months because it's been actually 8 months, more like 8 months now, because it's been as long as Mia has been alive. The past year has been one of the best because Mia's been born, and one of the worst because, well, I'm sure you know, I haven't had the best relationship this year. Things are definitely looking better. I wanted to stop doing the YouTube for a minute because I feel like it's really important to make sure that you as a person are happy, and it felt fake to film my life and film stuff that was going on and not include certain things, or, you know, film yourself pretending to be happy when you're really not. So that's kind of why I stopped. It wasn't really because I had no time. I understand that I have probably more time than most people. Well, people like to say so. But yeah, I kind of wanted to just talk today about a few things. I wanted to talk about Mia and her routine, because I've had so many questions on how I got Mia to sleep through the night. Yes, guys, Mia sleeps through the night. I spoke to a wonderful person. She messaged me on Instagram. I'll add her Instagram handle. It's Just Chill Mama. And she also has Just Chill Baby on Facebook, I think, but I'll make sure I get that information right. I think that's right. And basically, she changed my life. It was one phone call and changed very simple things in Mia's routine and habits that changed how she slept. She's actually having a nap now, which is why I decided to do this video. So yeah, I'll be talking a little bit about that. Also, I have opened a cute little clothing range with tees, matching tees with your babies, your toddlers, your Mias and your Ellas. And mummies. So yeah, if you want to check that out, that is www.myalways.co.uk. Please take a look. They're very cute. I just wanted to do it because I just love matching stuff. Like, I love looking like my children. Ella came out looking like me, and Mia's came out looking exactly like Daniel. What are the chances? Yeah, so just to let you all know, everything is amazing with my relationship. Again, I do believe you have to go take the rough with the smooth. Everything happens for a reason, and a lot of things happen that you do not know about, and a lot of things happen that you do know about, and I wouldn't necessarily want you to know about, because I like to try and keep certain aspects of my life private. But when bitches want to sell stories, there's nothing I can do. It's out of my control. So all of that's in the past now. I don't really want to carry on continuing talking about stuff that really now does feel kind of irrelevant. Me and Daniel have been getting on more than ever. Obviously, we still have like issues to go through, but actually it's kind of in a better way, because now that we're talking and getting on so well, it's kind of nice to speak about our issues. It makes us get on better. I don't know. I just really feel like we're on a really good wavelength right now. So all is well. Back to Mia. She was about 6 months, 6.5 months when I realised actually I want to try and get her into some sort of routine, because with Ella there wasn't really much of a routine. Not that Ella has really struggled, she's brilliant too, but I just thought, let's just nip it in the bud. Let's try and get both kids sleeping through the night and not leave it till she's 3 years old till I do so. Let's try. How do these other mums do it? So I spoke to this woman. She really did help me out. I do believe that every child is different, and I don't know, you know, I'm not categorically saying that this is going to work for you, but it worked for me. So she has 2 naps a day. Now, her morning nap is around 9:30, because she wakes up at about 7 o'clock. So at 9:30 she is ready for a little nap. It's not very long. The longest it's been is like an hour long, and that's really too long. She has about 40 minutes. That really is just, I guess, to sort of keep her going. And then at about, I'd say like 11:30 to 12, she gets a bit peckish. That's when I give her lunch. She then has a nap 1 o'clock to roughly, lastly 3 o'clock really. But again, I do think every baby's different, so it is worth giving Just Chill Mama a follow and an ask. I do really think every baby is different. That was actually so helpful. When I changed literally just her sleeping pattern in the day, completely changed her sleeping pattern in the night. So she basically doesn't sleep after 3 o'clock. She doesn't have any milk after 3 o'clock. So she has her morning bottle, she has a bottle at 3, and that is it for her daytime bottles. Then she has a bottle before she goes to bed. She has her dinner at about 5 o'clock, roughly, depending on when Ella's having it. And the struggle is at about 6 o'clock, she's tired. We've got to try and keep her up, keep her entertained, and then slowly into 6:30ish, we start winding down. We do bath time, bedtime, chill, and we give her her bottle. Another thing that was really key, and you will see this, and you probably already have heard it, is not letting your baby fall asleep on the bottle. That's been my problem. I have basically just been letting Mia fall asleep on her bottle, cuddling her to sleep. And since I changed that, it has changed completely how she sleeps in the night. So just quickly, for the end of this, I have a few questions. I quickly just put on my Instagram that I was doing a video, and I've had some questions. So, do you have, this is from Ellie, do you have a skin routine? Your skin always looks flawless. To be honest, I have never, ever, ever had a skin routine. I put moisturiser on like your average girl does. I wash my face, and that's pretty much it. I have recently started exfoliating because I've never done it before, and apparently you should do it like once a week or something, which I've never done before, so that's my new thing. But I don't think it's really changed anything. Laura Beluski. What's the best thing about being a mama? The best thing I think about being a mum is creating life and having kids that look like you and have mannerisms that you have and that look at you and say mum. Like when you hear them say mummy and they need you, feeling needed and knowing that you'll always, always, always be loved no matter what. That's the best thing. How long have you and Daniel been together? Well, we first met like 5.5 years ago. So, God, it's quite a long time now. Best and worst thing about marriage. Best thing is that it is like teamwork and there are ups and downs, but even with the downs, when you're in a marriage and you do know, like deep down, you still married your best friend. You kind of just know that you're still gonna make it through. So I think having support is one of the best things about being married. One of the worst things about being married is, I guess, people being so bothered about you being married. I don't know, people like worry and people wonder what difference it is, and it doesn't really make a difference. Do you feel less famous now you're not on TV? I feel more of a celebrity and not an actress now that I'm not on TV, as in, what I mean by that is people now know me for me. It's not just Lauren Branning from EastEnders, which is lovely, but at the same time, I don't really see myself as like famous. I mean, I'm not Justin Bieber. Would you ever do a reality program about your children? They would be bloody amazing. Ella needs a reality show, to be honest with you. She's one of a kind. Do you want a baby boy? I would have liked a baby boy, but I don't want any more kids right now. So right now the answer would be no, but ask me in like 5 years and it'll probably be different. What is your favourite musical? My favourite musical is Blood Brothers, Wicked, Les Miserables. I actually really love the musical Jamie at the moment. Will you be back on EastEnders? I think that is the most asked question I've ever received in my life. That is all I get asked about 3 times a day. Whenever I'm out in the street, you going back? You going back? Whenever I'm on Instagram or Twitter, that's the only thing that I get asked. I don't know. I would never say never. It's not me that would say I would never go back to EastEnders. I loved it there. I really enjoyed my time there. It would have to be for the right reasons and it would have to make sense story-wise. Like, why would Lauren be going back, you know? But yeah, I absolutely loved it there. Biggest difference between Ella and Mia, I think level of noise. Ella was so loud and diva-ish and dramatic, and she still is. She's just a little mini me. And Mia's so different. She's quiet, blink and you miss her. You wouldn't even know she's there. And she's so smiley and so settled and happy. They're both very smiley. if Ella's smiling at you, you've got to kind of wonder why and what she's done wrong and what is she trying to hide. No, they're both angels. Biggest misconception of you? Oh, that's a good question, Talia. I would say people think that I am fit, a poor woman, oh, poor Jacqueline, I wonder how she's doing. What's the right word? I guess they sympathise with me, and I just really don't like that, because I do feel like I handled myself really well when when it all went down, and I do think that I was really strong. I think I was the opposite of weak and poor me. I really wasn't poor me at all. I'm still not poor me. I know how lucky I am to have the friends and family that I have, and to have an amazing network and have amazing people supporting me. So I was never it was never poor me. So I think that's definitely the misconception. Oh, how can one become more confident? I think practice makes perfect. So if you're doing something, the way to get more confidence is to continue to do it. Always push yourself to be better. Notice your achievements. Give yourself a round of applause and a pat on the back. Don't just go, it's not good enough, it's not good enough, I want more, I want more. Allow yourself to believe in your strengths. Allow yourself to take in compliments. If someone says you look nice today, allow yourself to say, oh, thank you, instead of, oh, no, I don't. Because it's just so much easier, and you can have such a more relaxed, chilled life if you just go with the flow a little bit more. When I was younger, I used to constantly bat off compliments from anyone. Now I bloody love them. Keep it coming. I just think it's something that does come with age. Confidence is something that I really think is the most important thing in life. I feel so sad when I see people that lack in confidence, because I think it can really, really make and break your life. And there are ways to build up your confidence. And I do really think it's so important to talk with your friends and your family about how you're feeling. It is so important to work out the things in your life that aren't quite working out for you, and really work out why as well. Also, allow yourself to be embarrassed. I think a lot of people get scared of really going for something and really jumping in, and that could be in any sense. That could be in a relationship because you're scared of getting hurt. That could be going on stage because you're scared you'll get stage fright. That could be pushing yourself to get that job that you've always wanted because you're scared of you might do something embarrassing along the way. Duh, that's life, hello. Someone told me once that if you're dead, your lifeline goes like that. And if you're living like we are, it goes up and down and up and down. That is part of life. So you've got to take the rough with the smooth. You've got to allow yourself to be embarrassed, because really, if you control your embarrassment and you own it, then there's nothing. They can't win. No one else can win. You're in control of that. So if someone's laughing at me, I'll laugh with them, or I'll laugh louder. Because if you're in control of yourself and the silly things you do, and you allow yourself to just get embarrassed and think, oh my God, fuck it, that is the best thing you could possibly do. And confidence comes with that, because you realise other people's opinions that is not all that matters. People's opinions are great, and they're great to take on, and people's advice, but they're not everything. And when you realise that, confidence and everything else that comes with just being able to relax and enjoy your life a little bit more, it's just so much better. It's so, honestly, it's really easy as well. I think it comes with age, but I also think it comes with having the right people around you and just trusting in yourself. I honestly really believe that loving yourself is the most important thing you can do, because you can't love anybody else and allow anybody else to love you until you do. And I want my daughters to know that. I want them to grow up knowing that. So I have to act and show them exactly how it's done. So I have to love myself in order for my daughters to realise what it is to love themselves. And I want them to know that if somebody doesn't love them or like them, then it's cool, because they love themselves enough for everybody. So that's just important to me. So yeah, that kind of escalated, but I just wanted to get that across actually. I hope that this video has been worth watching. I hope you learned a little bit more about me. I hope the Mia routine kind of helped you. If it didn't, then give Just Chill Mama a shout, because she is the guru. She knows absolutely everything. Again, My Always, we have launched, so please, www.myalways.co.uk, please check it out. Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, and all of that jazz. And please let me know what videos you'd like to see, any questions or anything else that you would like to see. Me and Daniel are going to do a video soon, and so are me and my friends, and I'm going to take you with me on my next outing. So thanks for watching, guys.